Hi, I'm Philip Smith, financial planner with Tidepool Wealth Strategies, helping self-employed professionals and solopreneurs just like you cultivate resilience in your plans to retire well. This is the Financial Planning Podcast about money management, best practices for long-term growth, wealth-building truths and fallacies, successful retirement strategies, and more, where I'll be sharing concise, actionable retirement planning guidance. Welcome to the Financial Flow. Welcome to episode 15 of the Financial Flow. I'm Philip, and today we're wading into the tide pool of business knowledge to examine business planning for the new year. Whether you've been running a small business on your own or managing a larger enterprise, the beginning of a new year is the perfect time to revisit and refine your business plan. It's about goal setting, targeting growth, identifying complacency, and replacing it with tenacity. This episode is all about providing some tips on how to create a solid, executable, and financially sound strategy. Now, as a business owner, it's essential to review and update your business plan annually. And this usually takes some time, thought, effort. Renewing the business plan helps you adapt to changes in your particular market, refine your goals, maybe set some audacious new goals, and ensure you're on the right path for growth and success. An annual business plan acts as your roadmap, guiding you through the year and helping you make informed decisions. So let's dive into some key elements for developing your strategy. First, revisiting business goals. Your business goals should evolve with your business. Take the time to review and adjust your objectives to reflect the current market conditions and your business's progress. Are there new opportunities you can capitalize on? Are there goals that no longer serve your business? Have you been complacently living in survival mode ever since COVID, just going through the motions of serving your customers? Sometimes revisiting the goals can reconnect you with the big growth dreams you had so many years ago. By aligning, rekindling, maybe revamping your goals with your current situation, you can ensure that your business remains relevant and competitive. Second, conduct market analysis. Market research enables you to understand the trends and changes that might affect your business. I've heard the pushback. Dude, I'm a plumber. The market doesn't change. Brown Friday is still Brown Friday. Innovation happens everywhere, my friends. From plumbing to therapy to real estate and finances and everything else. Know what your competition is doing, identify potential new customer segments, and stay in the know on industry developments. Market analysis provides valuable insights that can inform your strategic decisions and help you get ahead, stay ahead of the competition. So, a third idea, do a SWOT analysis. I talked about this in the prior episode, but that one was for the noobs and this one is for the seasoned business owner. Perform a SWOT analysis to evaluate your business's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. This tool helps you identify areas where you excel and areas that need improvement. It also highlights potential opportunities for growth and external threats that could impact your business. A well-conducted SWOT analysis can provide a clear picture of where your business stands and where it needs to go. Now, have you tried financial forecasting? It's not an app, it's another idea, or technically strategy. We actually do this at home with our own budget and cash flow. Financial forecasting is crucial for planning your business's future. It involves projecting your revenue, expenses, and cash flow for the upcoming year. Use historical data like, your own costs and revenue and the like to make accurate forecasts and identify any potential financial challenges. Regular financial forecasting helps you manage cash flow, make strategic investments, and plan for growth. Having a great plan is only half the battle. You have to implement it. And effectively at that. So try setting milestones. Break down your annual goals into smaller, actionable milestones. This makes it easier to track progress and stay motivated throughout the year. Milestones act as checkpoints that help you assess whether you're on track to achieve your objectives. Celebrate small wins along the way to keep the momentum going. You can also try resource allocation. Ensure you have the right resources allocated or strategically separated to achieve your goals. This includes your team, budget, and time. Oh, time, the most precious of resources. Proper resource allocation helps you avoid bottlenecks and ensure that all aspects of your plan are adequately supported. Regularly review and adjust your resource allocation to address any changes or challenges that arise. One of the keys to a successful business plan is keeping it simple and executable. The Perfect RIA is a group run by a couple of really successful financial advisors who wanted to share what has been proven to work in the financial advice industry. Their target audience is, of course, financial advisors, but some of their knowledge directly translates to business at large. Anyhow, they are huge advocates of a one-page business plan. According to Matthew Jarvis, one of the co-founders, he emphasizes in his book, Delivering Massive Value, that simplicity is crucial. A concise, clear plan is easier to follow and more likely to be implemented successfully. And it is the absolute truth. Try writing your entire plan on a Post-it note. First of all, you've really got to boil it down to the meat of the goal and the bare bones specifics of how you intend to achieve that goal. Jarvis emphasizes focusing on core objectives and actionable steps. The one-page plan concept ensures that you and your team, if you have one, can quickly reference and understand your business strategy without getting bogged down in the details. This approach promotes clarity and accountability, making it easier to stay on track. Now, let's talk about 4 financial aspects of your annual business plan. This is where leveraging the expertise of a financial planner and/or a tax professional can come in handy. Number 1, budgeting. Create a detailed budget for the year. This includes projecting income, setting expense limits, and planning for capital expenditures. A well-structured budget helps you control costs and allocate funds effectively. Number 2, cash flow management. Monitor your cash flow closely to ensure you have enough liquidity to cover your operational needs. Implement strategies to improve cash flow, such as optimizing your billing cycle, managing receivables, and controlling inventory if you have one. Number 3, investment planning. Identify opportunities for reinvestment in your business. This could involve upgrading equipment, expanding your product line, or entering new markets. Evaluate the potential return on investment, or the ROI, for each opportunity to make informed decisions. Number 4, risk management. Assess the financial risks facing your business and develop strategies to mitigate them. This includes reviewing your insurance coverage, setting aside emergency funds, and diversifying your income streams, which we talked about in the previous episode. Let's take some action on this. This week, start with the foundation. Conduct a SWOT analysis of your business. You can find a helpful template in the sources below the disclosure in my transcript, which serves as my show notes. It's called SWOT Analysis Example PDF. Yes, that's the name. For those who have maybe written an annual business plan before, have you tried to simplify your business plan into a one-page document? That's your task for the next couple months. Focus on the key objectives and actionable steps. Making 50% more revenue is not an actionable step. Maybe it's an audacious goal. I don't know for you. Now, back into that revenue number. How many sales to get there? How many new clients? How many prospects to get that many clients? Or in other words, what's your closing ratio? Knowing how many people you have to get in front of will bring some perspective to that growth goal. A third action item, we have until the end of the year after all, is to review your budget and cash flow projections for the upcoming year. Make adjustments as needed to ensure financial stability. By incorporating these elements, you'll be well poised for a successful and financially sound year for your business. Remember, proper planning and effective execution are the keys to achieving your business goals. Thanks for tuning into this episode of The Financial Flow, brought to you by Tidepool Wealth Strategies. Until next time, stay resilient and plan to retire well. It's disclosure time. This podcast is intended for educational purposes only, should not be used for any other purpose. The views depicted in this material should not be considered specific advice or recommendations for any individual, are not intended to be financial, tax, or legal advice, and do not represent Tidepool Wealth Strategies or Cetera Advisor Networks, LLC. For a comprehensive review of your personal situation, always consult with a financial, tax, or legal advisor. Neither Cetera nor any of its representatives may give legal or tax advice. Our office address is 450 Country Club Road, Suite 350, Eugene, Oregon 97401. Securities and advisory services are offered through Cetera Advisor Networks, LLC, a broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, and member of FINRA and SIPC. Cetera is under separate ownership for any other named entity. Whew.